Welcome. First of all, in these days we have a special edition of news. So, what is our theme of today? Our theme of today is Renaissance figures. In this case, is the person that made the printing press. Who we are talking about? We will discover later in this program. So, presenting this is very easy because everything is in here, written in this folder. Well, no, really, I'm just lying. Look, they're all in blank. Well, I'm another time lying, and I'm just kidding. Everything is written, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I have learned this. So also is everything is in here in my mind. Well, not at all. I will present to you our special reporter, David, which he will talk us more about the printing press inventor. So let's go with you, David.
Good night. Tonight we are going to talk about...
Hey! What are you doing in my desk? Go out!
Oh.
Hey, go out from my desk! Go out!
Hi, today we are going to talk about Johannes Gutenberg. Johannes Gutenberg was born in 1398. He is a German blacksmith, goldsmith, printer and publisher. But his most important role is in printing because he invented the printing press. With this invent it started the printing revolution and is the most important event in this period. It played an important role also in the development of Renaissance, Reformation and science. Gutenberg was the first European to use the movable type printing in around 1439, and is a global inventor of the printing press. With this invention and the combination of others that he also do better, he made this, and the production of printing books was economically, and this can be possible to print and more books, more copies of the books, and with only one machine. And the first book that was print was the Bible. It's also called the Gutenberg Bible, and it has also 42 lines, and it was being acclaimed for its accuracy and technical quality.
Sorry, we have a technical problem, but it will be fixed in one moment. And now, something that will surprise you. We're going to travel through time for first time.
Well, here we're in a Tuesday at the 6:15 with your family. Oh, please. Well, Gutenberg, can you tell us something about your life, please?
Well, most of my early life is a mystery. My father worked with the ecclesiastic means. I grew up knowing the trade of goldsmiths. I am amused to have studied at the University of Erfurt, where there is a record of a student in 1419. Nothing is known of my life for the next 15 years, but in March 1434, a letter indicates that I was living in Strasbourg, where I have some relatives on my mother's side. I also have been a goldsmith member enrolled in the Strasbourg militia. In 1437, I was instructing a wealthy tradesman on polishing hems, but where I had acquired this knowledge is unknown. In 1437, my name also come up in court in connection with a broken promise of marriage to a woman from Strasbourg, Emmeline. Whether the marriage actually took place is not recorded. Following my father's death in 1419, I am mentioned in the inheritance proceedings. Around 1439, my invention process began, so around 1450, the press was in operation. Maybe I could print before the Bible was a German poem. In 1455, I published my 42-line Bible, known as the Gutenberg Bible. About 180 were printed, most on paper and some on vellum. So these are the big things of my life, and I also was still exiled one time, and I will tell no more and bring me more questions.
Well, now Gutenberg, what can you tell us about your nice invention?
Well, what I made is called a printing press. This will help everyone because books are going to be less expensive and knowledge will be at everyone's hand. And also will reduce work because before my invention everything has to be written by hand, and the printing press, and with the printing press everything will be faster than ever because my printing press we only order the letters and then in just a moment we will have a written whole page instead of writing letter by letter, word by word. So it sounds quite boring. However, it's going to spend a little bit of time in ordering letters, but it's better, easier, and faster.
Well, Gutenberg, now tell us about how your machine works.
Well, at the early development of my invention, it was based on a movable type, but I can't explain too much details. My letter Bibles were printed in such as a way to have required large quantities of type. Some estimates suggesting as many as 100,000 individual sorts. Setting each page will take perhaps a half of a day, and considering all the work involved in the press, inking the time, pulling the impression, hanging up the sheets, distributing the type, etc., it is thought that my Gutenberg first stop might have employed as many as 25 craftsmen. So it's basically how does it work? Well, it's only letters engraved in pieces of metal. These letters will be put in some kind of order, and then we shall get a wonderful non-handcrafted page with something written in it.
Well, Gutenberg, tell us about how your machine looks like.
Well, it looks like... Oh, my back is hurting so much. Can you be so kind and bring me a chair, please?
Yeah, sure.
Well, it looks like a cabinet with the same spaces going up, like a shovel, combined with a desk because this has a little table where you put the book or the pages. It is used just for a space or arrange your place to work, and it only looks like a table with a shovel. That's all.
Well, Gutenberg, how much do you think approximately you will last in this world?
Well, that is a question that sometimes gets in my mind because, yes, it's true that I am old, but I prefer not thinking those things. It disturbs me, so please.
Well, Gutenberg, how do you feel that your invention is one of the most important things in the Reformation?
What is the Reformation?
The Protestant Reformation was a 16th century split within Western Christianity and was initiated by Martin Luther, John Calvin, and other early Protestants. The efforts of the self-described reformers who objected the doctrines, rituals, and ecclesiastics cult of Roman Catholic Church lead to the creation of the new national Protestant churches.
Oh, that's very nice. I feel happy. I feel very happy.
No. ¿Listos? Okay, man. That's too much work. I will show you a faster way. Come on with me. Look, man, this is easier and faster. This is a printing press developed by Gutenberg. First, you put the cubes for putting the letters and the thing you want to write. Then you put the ink on in the cubes. Then you wool sheet and the ink on. Then you push the hammer with force to press the letters and have the print. Then you pull it out and it will be copied. And it's easier, look. What is this?
Well, I think I break it, so thank you for the attention. Goodbye.